and welcome back to Blue Trail Range, New England's largest public shooting range. My name is Patrick. Today I'm back here at our private range and I'm coming to you with another quick video. Today might be a little controversial. These are my personal opinions. Feel free to drop in the comments below and let me know what you think. Today we're going to be going over how many guns / how much ammo should I bring to my range day. Now, this is going to vary and it's going to change depending on your particular situation. But we're going to go over some of my experience with this, bringing a lot of guns, bringing just one or two, bringing a whole bunch of ammo, bringing, just a box. So let's get right into it. First off, we're going to start with how many guns. Now, if you're just getting into firearms, just like I was a few years ago, I went all in. I got a bunch of firearms in a very short amount of time, and I wanted to bring all of them to the range. Now, I did lug around a backpack with 3, 4, 5 different pistol cases in them and bring them to the range. And I gotta be honest, I never really shot more than 2 or 3, especially early on, getting used to the fundamentals, taking my time. Here at Blue Trail Range, we have all-day passes. It's not by the half-hour. You pay one low flat rate fee, and you can shoot from open at 9 a.m. to close at 5 p.m. during the winter and 6 p.m. during the summer hours. So you can get away with bringing a few more firearms. We have a food truck here on the weekend, so you can really kind of set up camp. That being said, especially if you're early on, or just most people in general, in my personal experience, I don't really enjoy shooting more than 2 or 3 firearms at a time. I like to get my practice in, I like to get my reps in, and I like to keep my ammunition costs down. Now we're going to be getting into how much ammo you should bring in just a bit, but in terms of pistols, I would say really no more than 2 or 3 is my personal opinion. It's that sweet spot where you can get in 1 or 2 boxes per pistol in half-hour to an hour amount of time and really still be able to enjoy it. You don't start flinching too much, you don't start getting tired, and you don't break the bank with ammo. Here at the range, we have pistol and rifle lanes. Personally, I like to break up my shooting sessions into a pistol day and a rifle day, or at least a pistol focus day, and I might bring one rifle or a rifle focus day and might finish off with my 9mm carry at the end. That's how I like to set up my range days, but if you're coming for a rifle day, rifle ammunition is going to cost a whole lot more. I don't personally like to lug around really more than 2 rifles at a time. Keep in mind, if you're coming with a few people and you each have your own rifles, that's a totally different situation. But going solo or going with a friend who isn't bringing their own firearms, I really like to keep it simple. I like to keep it small, and I like to be able to get my reps in and really enjoy what I'm doing. So with rifles, I really don't like to bring more than 2, maybe 3, but keep in mind, if you're bringing rifles, then you're carrying around 3 rifle bags and a whole bunch of ammunition, and that just gets to be a lot. So when it comes down to it, I don't want to bring more than 3. I like to max out at 4 guns overall. So if I'm bringing 2 pistols, I might bring 2 rifles. Generally, it's along the lines of 2 to 3 pistols and maybe 1 rifle along with it. Most of my range sessions are pistol focused, but I do like to shoot rifle every once in a while. My rifle focused days, I might bring 2 or 3. 3 is really the max I'm usually bringing with long guns, but even that is a lot. Getting to ammunition, how much ammo should I bring to my range session? Again, that's gonna vary a little bit. Now, I don't like to just rapid fire and shoot 100 rounds in 10 minutes. It's not really fun, it doesn't help me with any fundamentals, and it's just kind of expensive. Ammunition is expensive these days, and it's only projected to go up in 2025. And here at Blue Trail, you get an all-day pass. So if you want to take your time and really spend the whole day, you have the opportunity to. But oftentimes at most gun ranges, you're paying for the half hour or hour, and you're really limited in just how much ammo you can actually get off. Personally, I like to bring 50 to 100 rounds per gun in my sessions. I find in my longer range session days, I'm kind of tired by the end of it. The thought of how much money I just spent on ammunition starts to get to me, and usually I get hungry. I don't like to shoot for much more than hour to 2 hours at a time. For pistols, I like to bring 1 to 2 50-round boxes of ammunition per pistol. Now, if I'm bringing 3 pistols, I'm probably only going to be bringing 4, maybe 5 boxes of ammo, depending on if they're different calibers and things like that. Now, going over ammunition costs, I just looked at some today, and this is in January of 2025, so keep that in mind if you're watching this later. But a box of 9mm is going to run you anywhere from, $14, $15 on the cheaper side to $18, $19 on the more expensive side for 50 rounds of 9mm here in Connecticut. If you go to 380, you're looking closer to 20, 21. If you're looking at 10mm, you might be looking closer to 25, 30. Rifle ammunition is even more expensive and generally comes in boxes of 20. A box of 5.56 range ammo is going to cost you probably around $14 to $16. Going up to 308 or 30-06, you're paying almost $2 a round, and it's going to be closer to $40, $38, $39, $40. If you're going up to those crazy long-range precision rounds, like a 300 PRC, you could be paying upwards of $60 to $70 for a box of 20. That's over $3 a round. Now, you might be able to sit down and shoot for 2-3 hours with that, but you're going to be spending a lot of money. Generally with rifle rounds, for me, I like to bring 2 to 3 boxes per rifle. That gets you right around 40 to 60 rounds, and honestly, depending on what caliber you're shooting, your barrel could overheat and you could start doing damage. Now, if you're looking at your self-defense AR-15s, those are generally going to be able to handle those more intense range days. But when you're getting into your general bolt-action rifles, those are not meant to put down a ton of lead downrange at once. So you're going to want to be conservative. So to recap, in my personal opinion, I don't like to bring more than 3 or 4 guns to my general range day. There are exceptions, but I like to stick right around 3 or 4. And when it comes to ammunition, I like to bring at least 100 rounds of pistol ammo per pistol I'm bringing, so that comes out to maybe 200 to 300 rounds. Now that's a lot to actually shoot, but I like to just have it just in case. You can bring more than that, and I have done that in the past, and oftentimes I'm just lugging around a whole bunch of ammo for no reason. On the rifle side, again, I like to bring 1 to 2 rifles in a range session, and I like to bring 2 to 3 boxes, so 40 to 60 rounds per rifle. And again, depending on what you're shooting, that can get expensive. Well, thanks for watching. I know this might be a bit of a hot take. Drop a comment below letting me know how many guns you bring to the range, how much ammunition do you like to shoot off. Let me know if you agree, let me know if you disagree. Press that like button. Make sure to subscribe to see more videos coming out shortly. Thanks again for watching.